It's good to see you, Mark. What's been on your mind most of this week?
I've been thinking a lot about my family again. I keep noticing how different we are from other families. Like when I see my friends with their families or with their parents, there's warmth. They joke around, hug, say I love you in my house. It's just quiet. My functional cold, and I don't know why. That still affects me this much at 20. I feel stupid for still caring.
It makes sense that you care. Wanting warmth from your family isn't childish, it's human.
Yeah, but I feel like I shouldn't need it anymore. I'm already an adult. But when they're distant, it hits something inside me. It makes me feel like I'm not really important to them.
When they're distant, what thought comes automatically?
That they don't love me. And if they don't love me, then maybe I'm just not lovable.
How strongly do you believe I'm not lovable from the scale of 0 to 100, from 0 being the lowest and 100 being the highest?
Honestly, around 85.
What makes it feel that it is true?
They never showed me affection growing up. No hugs, no emotional talks. It was so sad. They tell me to toughen up. If I achieve something, they just nod. I don't remember the feeling emotionally safe. So I assumed maybe I just wasn't the kind of kid you showed love to.
So the conclusion that your younger self made, if I'm not receiving affection, maybe I'm just not lovable or something must be wrong with me.
Yeah, exactly. And I hate that I still think that way.
So you've also mentioned before feeling like maybe it would have been better if you weren't born. Are those thoughts present this week?
They came up to me once. It's not like I want to hurt myself. It's more like if I didn't exist, I wouldn't feel this rejection.
I'm really glad you told me, and I'm glad you're not planning to harm yourself. When those thoughts show up, we'll treat them as signals that something painful needs attention, not as instructions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's examine the belief I'm not lovable. What evidence support it?
My family doesn't express love. They're emotionally distant. I don't feel close to them. I don't feel chosen.
Okay, now let's explore something carefully. Does emotional distance automatically equal lack of love?
I mean, it feels like it does.
It feels like it does. Is feeling something the same as being a fact?
Not always.
So, what are the possible explanations for their emotional style?
They grew up in strict households too. My dad never talks about his feelings. My mom gets uncomfortable with emotional stuff. Something just like that.
So, could it be possible they struggle to express love rather than being you unlovable?
Maybe, yeah.
If a child grows up without affection, what belief might they form?
That they're not worth of affection.
Does that belief reflect on the child's worth or the caregiver's limitations?
Their limitations.
What happens inside your mind when you say that?
It shifts something because I've always blamed myself. Like maybe I wasn't affectionate enough, or maybe I was too sensitive.
Is being sensitive a flaw?
No, I guess it means I feel deeply.
What do you feel toward your parents when you think about the emotional neglect?
Resentment and sadness. I feel robbed of something. Like I didn't get the childhood other people had. And now I don't even know how to express affection properly. I'm awkward with it.
That sounds like grief.
Yeah, it feels like grief.
Grief over something you didn't receive.
Yes, and sometimes that grief turns into I shouldn't exist because it feels easier than admitting I was hurt.
That's a powerful insight. The thought about not existing might actually be a way to escape the pain of feeling emotionally unseen.
That's exactly it.
So now, Mark, let's create a more balanced statement. Not overly positive, just realistic.
Okay, maybe my family struggles to show affection, but that doesn't define my worth.
How believable is that from 0 to 100?
Maybe 60?
So what would move it to 65?
If I have proof that other people can care about me.
So let's design a small experiment this week. Who in your life feels even slightly emotionally safe?
My friend, he's open about his feelings. He's very extroverted.
What would be one small action toward someone or to your friend?
I could tell him I've been feeling down instead of pretending I'm fine.
So what belief do you think would be challenged?
That I'm too much or unlovable.
And if he responds with care?
Then maybe the problem isn't me.
Exactly. That's behavioral activation combined with belief testing or challenging your belief. So, okay, Mark, we've explored how the belief I'm not lovable may have formed from emotional neglect, not from a flaw in you. We identified grief beneath resentment, and you're going to test your belief through safe connection this week.
Actually feel lighter, not fixed, but clearer.
And that's progress.
So, hi everyone. So, as an observer, I noticed that a therapist created a safe and confident and also supportive space for the client to express his vulnerability, and then the therapist also helped the client explore the belief of understanding him show emotion, that it's between him and her, like it's a building a rapport in confidentiality about the session and um, about the things that the client said. So also, I observe how the therapist use behavioral activation by encouraging the client to open up and a trusted friend. Overall, the session showed empathy, guided question well, and small behavioral steps that may help client gain clarity and begin challenging the negative beliefs. So it shows that it is effective, that we can talk therapy about our feelings and emotions on what our challenge may be.
And that concludes our clinical interview simulation together with the observer's evaluation. Thank you for listening and watching.